Today I'm going to tell you guys how you can change anything and manifest anything you want, working only on two things. So let's get into it, guys. Hello everyone, my name is Al and welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. And if you're new here, please go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I'm here making manifesting easier for you, sharing all my tips and advice so that you can use them to create the life I've always dreamed of. And if you're in need of coaching, I am still having my sale this week, so go to my description box. All information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. So I already told you guys, today we're going to talk about two things that can make manifesting really easy for you. With these two things, you can manifest your perfect life, your perfect body, your perfect partner, anything you want, but you really have to get this right. You guys know that what can stand between you and your manifestation is you. Is your limiting beliefs, okay? Is your assumptions, is how you interact with your reality, what you think about yourself, what you think about what's going on, what you think about what you are manifesting. Those are the things that can stand between you and your manifestation. And often, what makes things difficult is that we don't even trust ourselves. When you're trying many different techniques at the same time and you don't stop, often it's because you think something will have to work, but I don't know which one and I don't know if it worked, so let me try something else. And this all comes from not trusting yourself, not trusting your power. And sometimes this is just the consequence of you not following through with yourself. For example, you set a goal. I'm going to start working out 3 times a week. And then you follow through for 2-3 weeks and then you stop. And imagine that you have done it 10, 20, 30, 100 times in your life. You have always set a different goal and you never manage to follow through. What happens is you start not believing yourself. It's just like if another person would promise that they would be there for you, you know, whenever you need, and they are there for 2 or 3 times, but then they disappear. How would you feel, right? You would feel like you cannot rely on that person. And that really happens with ourselves. So we need to repair this relationship that we have with ourselves. Because when you start believing yourself, you start believing your power. And then you understand, you know, when I say it's done, it's done. When I say this worked, this is going to work. Okay, so you don't really have to go through all this ordeal and fill your life with techniques and all of this, all the stress and checking out on the 3D, and you don't have to. So all comes down to self-love and self-concept. So you really have to accept who you are. You have to start loving yourself the way you are, and you have to start feeling worthy of anything that you want. You know, you have to tell yourself, because sometimes we create a reality where everything is telling us, no, you do not deserve that, or no, you cannot have that, no, you cannot be happy, no, you cannot be in the relationship, no, that person doesn't love you, that person is never going to love you, you will never have that body, and all of that negative things. But there is a part of you, a part inside of you, you know, your God self, that is completely whole and that can give you access to everything that you want. in the moment right now. There is that part within you that thinks that everything is possible, that believes in you, and that knows that you can achieve whatever you want. You need to get in contact with that part of you. You know, you need to give yourself whatever you are expecting out of the experience of having what you are manifesting. And that part of you is the part that can give you access to that right now. You have to show up for yourself, okay? You have to be reliable. You have to be there. And whenever you feel that something's missing, whenever you feel like I'm not feeling all right, you can change that by accessing that part of you, your God self. And your God self you will only find in the stillness. You will only find when you have cleared your mind from all of the worries, all of the thoughts of the past and the thoughts of the future and thoughts of other things, you know. In the end, the only person who has to accept or who has to believe that it is possible for you to achieve something is you. You don't have to convince anyone else but you. So what you can do with self-love, other than affirming, you know, affirm that you are worthy, affirm that you are lovable, affirming that you are beautiful and stunning and wonderful and so on. Other thing that you can do is getting access to that part of you that is whole, that can give you access to any feeling that you want to feel, right? And then you go inside. You stay quiet to take deep, deep breath, and you allow it to come up for you. It is important when you are creating your self-concept that you come from a place of self-love. And self-love, for me at least, it means self-acceptance. You have to understand, okay, I can change things about myself, but I am amazing right now. I am worthy right now. You know, I deserve love right now. I don't have to change anything. I don't have to change anything to be something. I am already someone right now, okay? And when you are able to say this genuinely, then there is no resistance there, okay, to get you to where you want to be. And because we're talking about self-love and self-acceptance and all of that, I would like to talk a little bit about changing appearances. Some people have been asking, so this is it. Yeah, you can change whatever you want in yourself. However, you have to come from a place of self-acceptance, because just saying, you know, I am thin, I am perfect this and that, I, you know, whatever it is, my waist is quite thin and so on, but you do not accept the way you are, then you're going to hit a wall of resistance, okay? I'm not going to say 100% happens to everyone. I'm pretty sure there are people who can achieve that, but it's quite difficult to achieve a change if you do not accept yourself because of the resistance, okay? Because it's like, I hate myself the way I am because I am not like other people, right? Or I'm not like that people that I think is beautiful or something like that. So you are not seeing yourself as worthy. You're not seeing yourself as lovable the way you are. See? This is a limiting belief that you have about yourself. So it's all together, you know. Those are things that you have to work together. Self-love and self-concept, self-acceptance, you know, all important things when you are deciding to create a new version of yourself. Because the truth is, if we do not love ourselves, if we do not accept who we are, who will? Everyone is thus pushed out. So if I am looking at myself and saying, oh, I don't like these stretch marks, everyone's going to look at the stretch marks that I have here. What do you think is going to happen? Exactly that. So when you embrace yourself the way you are, you're not going to be hitting a wall of resistance, okay? If you are giving yourself love, if you accept who you are, then the world's going to do the same for you, okay? Because it's easier for you to see this as, yeah, it's a given. You know, people are going to love me because I'm lovable. People are going to appreciate me because I'm worthy. People are going to know what they have with me because guess what? I am amazing. If you see yourself that way, can you see how everything changes for you? If you give that to yourself, if you are in touch with that part of yourself who can be whatever you want, who can give you whatever you want, if you see that everything is possible for you because everything was made for you, then you're going to be like, yeah, expect people to see that in you as well. To see, you know, how lovable you are, how worthy you are, how important you are, how wonderful you are, how beautiful you are. Okay? So I really hope you guys have got something out of this video. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and we are going to talk soon. Bye guys.